Hello, my name's Ryan. I'd like to thank you for joining me on the video today. What I wanted to do is give you an overview of a system I'm using at the moment called fortadpays. You may have seen some of my previous videos on the system. It's a program which allows members to invest as much or as little as they want, and it produces a very quick return over a very short space of time. It's a revenue sharing program, and you don't require any experience whatsoever, no special skills. Okay, it's something you can just do in the comfort of your own home. Okay, you just spend literally a few minutes a day surfing for ads which last between 5 to 10 seconds, and the money that generates you then can reinvest in the system. Okay, and it compounds very quickly, which I'll show you shortly. If you're looking for a program that that can produce a very good solid income within a short space of time with not much effort, believe me, this is a program. I've seen a lot of things out there. I've looked at a lot of systems. I've studied a lot of things, but this has to be the best. And it's something I'm using at the moment as well. It's not something I'm talking about without using. Okay, so just jump to the calculator. On this spreadsheet, it gives you a breakdown of how the system can generate the returns for you. If we say the system generally pays about 2% per day, but it can fluctuate between 1.5% to 2%. So I'll put it at 1.7%. This as a guideline for you. On the 1st of February, I invested $300, and then on the 15th, I invested $100. You really don't need to start out with this amount. You can start out with about $10. Okay, but it compounds very quickly indeed. So if you want to start out with a smaller amount just to test the water, that's fine. Okay, so as I mentioned, the 1.7% of the $300 will then generate $5.10. Okay, and that's then split into two parts. We've got what we call the repurchase balance, which is $2.55, and the cash balance of $2.55. So it's an equal measure. And the repurchase balance allows me then to reinvest in the system. Okay, it just means there's a steady cash flow in the system, and it maintains the sustainability of it. And the $2.55 there, which is a cash balance, I can actually take that if I wish, or reinvest it. So if I'm just starting out, it'd be best for me just to keep reinvesting the money again. So I've got $5.10 I can just keep putting back in. As you go down here, you'll see that we've got a steady amount. We start making money from the time we start putting the money in. It may not look a great deal here, sort of $5, $6, but believe me, it compounds very, very quickly. If we jump down to, let's go to a few months down the road, to around September time. Okay, let's go back up a bit. Let's see, where are we here? Okay, if we go to sort of September, end of August, by September, end of August, we are potentially being able to make $100 per day. That's $100 cash we can actually take out of the system. Okay, or we can reinvest it if we wish, and it will keep compounding. The beauty of this system is, as I mentioned, it compounds so quickly. From initial investment of $400, look at this, $100 per day. So we're looking at about roughly $2,000 per month we can have, which is incredible. There's not many systems out there that can do that. For little, for very little experience or little investment. Okay, but as I mentioned, you don't need to invest 300. That's only my personal, investment here. But if we start off with, just say, $100, just to give you an overview of where you can be. By October, middle of October, you could be making $100 per day quite easily. And it doesn't stop there. You might wish to reinvest it rather than take it out, and it'll keep compounding and compounding. By December, which is nice, and then up to Christmas, have a bit of money there in the bank. And sort of middle of December even. Look at this, $315 per month. From now to the end of December or middle of December is not a great deal of time. If you just surf the ads daily, keep reinvesting, potential income of $300 per day. That's phenomenal. That just shows the power of this system and the amount of money you can make. Okay, so what I like to do, I can give you this calculator. That will give you an idea where you can be, with any level of investment you want. You might want to obviously start off slowly, test the water and see how it goes. I can send you this calculator. Okay, if you just link up with me below on the site, okay, and you can contact me on my Facebook page. Okay, you can have this calculator, and I can share with you tips and strategies that can get you where you need to be within a very short space of time. Okay, and share with you ideas on how to move on. And I've also got some other business strategies as well I can share with you. Can you imagine if you've got a strategy here which is producing $300 per day potentially? Compound that with some other strategies that I can share with you. You're well on your way to making a very good, income, which can be very, very life changing for you. Okay, so as I mentioned, please join me on the site and click on the links below, and I hope to see you very shortly. Thanks very much.